welcome to my crazy messy desk. I'm like, help. But I left it all here because I wanted to show you everything I used for my album and I didn't want to reach for it, you know, and I figured I will make the video real quick because I'm finished, I'm done. I know I did not make it on cam, but like I said, the last time I showed you what I was doing, so I figured I don't have to show you every page, but I can just show you once I'm done. And if you have watched my Pinterest video, this is the cover that I was going to use, but I decided that this cover is a little bit too big. So it's still gonna stay here. I can make whatever with this cover, you know. I can just use something else for this one, but I did not use this one. But just like I made this one, I made another cover, which is shorter, and that's this. See? It's shorter, and that's why you can see all of the little pieces right here. So what I did was I measured how long I want to have it, and then I cut off right here, and then I cut off right here. You can see the marks. So I measured it and I marked it, and then I marked all of them, and I just cut them with my Tim Holtz scissors. They actually work super good. You know, they cut everything I've tried till now. So I cut it and then I connected them. Why don't I see the second part from this? I left it here extra, but you get the idea. I get another half. Let me see. I will just cut one right here. So let's say I cut those and then I connected them like that. So it made them shorter. Of course, I got this slit in the middle, and it's covered up with this one, which goes this way. And I also here, I measured which one I'm going to have, and then I cut off, and I kind of cut a half circle with the same scissors. They work pretty well. Love that. Now, it has its, you know, flaws, but I really like how it turned out. So what I did was I distressed them first with my wild honey. I really like that. And then I glued it right onto my booklet, right onto the first page. And I glued one in the back. So it kind of got this shape, as you can see. So next time, I would not do it this way. I would really put the piece of paper underneath, just because here and there you can see a little bit of what's underneath, but that's fine. You know, this one, I wanted to make it look a little bit like, I don't know, it kind of gives it something with the wood, and I decided to just get the cocoa ink pad, and I just opened it and turned it around and went all over to give it this really dark one, the dark spots, I guess. And I also stamped with much love right on here with the same ink. And I took a piece of ephemera I had and distressed it. And also I went with a couple pink spots, as you can see. So those are the berries, and that's why I'm holding it like this, because I'm not sure if it's dried and I don't want to destroy it. So I did the same thing in the back. It looks super dirty, I guess. For some reason, I kind of like that. It's, I really do. I should have started with the dirty look, but I didn't. Okay, I have a pop-up here and it kind of bugs me. Okay, so I only had white ribbon. You never have the ribbon you need once you need it. It's scary, really. But this is just a little bit of a closure. You know, you can just tie it and then you got a little closure. It doesn't pop up the whole time. And yeah, then I would open it up like this. It does open up. I'm afraid to touch it. So it opens up the whole way, but I'm not gonna do it because I really don't want this part to touch my mat. I'm not sure if this has dried yet. For the berries, I have used, really? Can't open it. I just used the enamel accents in pink. I got them so long ago. I sometimes use those and sometimes I just forget. So I'm going to hold it this way for you. Let me see what I can do. So this one I showed you in my previous video. I just put, this is what I did all through the whole booklet though. Let me hold it somehow. I should have waited, but I don't want to wait because I want to clean. However, this one is like that, and it says he heals the wounds of every shattered heart. And then this one you didn't see yet. And I thought that was cool. I just cut the lower part from the flamingo with the legs because I figured it just goes with the quote or verse. For we walk by faith, not by sight. And then I did cut down a pineapple. And it says, God didn't bring you this far to leave you. And this one we made together, or I showed you on cam. I just tried to pick all of those that do have a meaning to me. You know, if I work with something like that, that's what I need to do. Just the ones that do have a meaning to me. This one says, when I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. And see, I just decorated it a tiny bit, not much, because I just liked it how it is. And this is the middle. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, and I put a heart in there. And then I have this one. Under his wings, you will find refuge. Then I have my strawberry. Be still and know that I am God. I thought it just, you know, a little bit of decoration would be cool. This one was actually a piece from ephemera where I took ephemera out, but I liked this piece so much that I just distressed it. And it is, for it is by grace you have been saved. And I put a little pineapple here, a little glittery one, because we need some glitter. And I also backed it on another paper, just so it's a little bit more visible. I don't know, it was just getting lost in all of the pineapples. Forgiven, you will be forgiven. And then I took a Heidi Swap heart. This is like plastic. I got it in a swap. And it says, love never fails. And this is one of my favorite because this is how it's supposed to be. And then I took the upper part from the flamingo. And it says, having hope will give you courage. And then the very last one just says, mercy, peace, and love. So, and I believe you have seen all of the insides, so I don't have to take them all out. They have verses on them as well. It's like, be bold, be brave, be courageous. And I stacked them farther in there, and I also did put some string on them just so they don't get lost, because they started to move all the way in there, you know. If I would have had bigger ones, I could leave them out a little, but I can't. So I need something like that. I did put the ribbon underneath, and you can see right here that those are connected. They were cut. And also I put like my ink on the ribbon, so it looks like it's dirty. And I did the same thing on the inside of my album. As you can see, it opens all the way like this. It kind of, you know, when you start moving those, this one moves, but it's still very possible to move, you know, they are not too stuck. I don't know. I feel like it has gotten more, or harder to move since I put it on the backing, but I guess it's just normal. So, like I said, this is the front. Isn't it cute? It actually worked out pretty good. I wanted to use the circle from the beginning inside, but it's way too big. So I was happy that I could use it on the top. And this is how I would tie it. Just a knot. You can do like a bow, whatever you want to do. Let's do a bow. I'm not a good bow maker. I don't think I want to do a bow. Let's skip the bow. I don't want to do a bow right now because it doesn't look good right now. But it's pretty, see, it's not too bulky. So it's actually pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. You can even put it like somewhere as decoration. That's how I feel. I like it. So yeah, I hope you liked it too. And if you like think that this is just a piece of trash, junk mail, and something I printed out of my computer, a little bit of paper, some popsicle sticks, and you get something as pretty as that. To me, I love it, you know, especially I have so many ideas for this. I don't know if you have seen my Gorgeous Girl Shabby Chic card. I did put it on popsicle sticks as well, and I feel like this is just screaming like shabby chic or vintage or old, you know, so I like that. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. You know, let me know if you are making one of those, or if you want to, or if you have started or planning on starting. Now, I want to show you something really quick, which doesn't have to do anything with this one. But yesterday, all day long, was it yesterday? I believe so. Yeah, all day long, I was working on this. I was working on destroying a composition book. So you can see it's burnt. I burned it, but I have to burn it more. I'm planning on. And I'm planning on working more. Oh my God, this smells like coffee. I did dip my whole thing into coffee, you know, and this is from the Dollar Tree, so the pages are very, very thin. So I was actually planning on drying it in the sun because it's super hot in California, but then I could not wait. So I went in the sun myself with a heat gun. I'm so crazy. It's like 100 degrees and I was sitting in the sun with a heat gun and I was drying my papers. But I was drying my papers, and as you can see, I was like spraying on my papers. I just used a spray bottle. I put coffee in, and then I made a mess right here, so I put my spray bottle right on that, and then I went over here and there, and I also burned it with my heat gun a lot, just so you know, on purpose, of course. And first I started doing it like to each page. I wanted more and more of them to look like that, but then I decided I don't have to do that because I'm planning on doing something with this. And actually, I will probably be gluing a couple papers together every couple papers or every couple pages. So I don't need to do it on every page. So I stopped here. And then, as you can see, it's different. This one was drying in the sun just like that. And I love it. It's like the darkest here. This one is the darkest. And it smells, oh my God. Look, this one still has like white spots on it. And this one. So I actually did a lot to this thing. I worked for hours, but I had so much fun. You have no idea. So I'm planning on burning the pages a little bit more. So yeah, I sat there and I would like take two pages apart. Some of them ripped, but just a couple. So I would take them apart. I would hold one page and I would dry it with my heat gun. Oh my God, so crazy. Just because I'm not patient. Yeah, but this hopefully will turn into my next project, which I am going to start, which probably gonna have like 20 or 30 episodes. So, you know, if you are a fan of things like that, I have never done this, so you can watch. It's like a little sneak peek for you. Why am I cleaning this? All right, guys, but it's about the mini album, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. As always, it's very much appreciated by me. And leave me a comment. I love that. Sometimes I'm not doing very good, so I just thumb up every comment. But I read them for sure, and I love them. And I am always checking if there's a comment. So even if I don't reply, I will give you a thumbs up, which means that I read it and I appreciate it. Okay, so that's it, right? You can share, subscribe, of course, check out my new channel. I am trying and trying to put something on there because, yeah, why am I explaining this all the time? I don't need to. Just check it out and subscribe if you want to, and just enjoy your day. I guess I'm going to go spray more coffee onto my composition book because it's hot again, and why not using the heat gun, right? Guys, you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.